Greetings and welcome back to Dragon City. And we got some stuff to talk about. Yes, we do. We have some stuff to talk about. Let's talk first about what's new. And that being they have a new event here. Okay, Halloween event. Alright, Halloween event. There's a unique reward in this event. The Hercules Dragon and his habitat. Earn the Halloween chest to obtain this prize from the new Star Warriors collection. Okay. Unique habitat? Unique dragon. Okay, alright. So this seems to be a tournament-based thing. So let's take a look at what we have up here first. I didn't see this yesterday, so I'm guessing this is a straight 2-day thing. They have a tournament running right now, and I'm guessing that this fellow on the left is the first prize. Alright. So I don't know if there's a... It looks like there's a breeding here at the bottom of the farm right here. So I'm guessing you get these guys and then you breed them together. Yeah, those haven't been working out very well for these last couple of events. It still seems to be a very small chance of actually getting the breeding to work, you know. I guess they want you to spend a lot of gems to get it going. But let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. If nothing else, that jack-o'-lantern guy looks pretty cool. So, and this guy over here, I can't really see what that is. He's got a jack-o'-lantern in his arms. Looks like, is that like a half bug or something? I don't know what that is. Anyway, let's just go into there right now. They have the just in case. And yes, I'm not touching anything. I'm sure you know why I'm not touching anything. All right, I did do the first one, and this is the guy right here. Towards the evil pumpkin head dragon. Okay, he's a common. He looks cool, but he's a common. So I'm guessing that the other guy... You know, it's funny because I looked up the dragon list and these guys were not on the bottom of the list. So I'm wondering if these are existing ones. They might be. I don't care. Looks cool. I don't have it. That's what matters to me. So let's go into this one. I did the first one and it said the next one was 6 hours later. So that's kind of what we're doing now. Hopefully there are no special dragons popping up in here, you know? Alright, so let's see. That shouldn't be too much of a problem for our guys. We'll send Scorch in for that one, since no heroics actually have fire. Know what I mean? Alright, this one, Bud. Why isn't... Oh, because I don't have him. This is the... I was thinking, wait a minute, there is a heroic that has water, isn't there? And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. That's the guy we're going for right now, isn't it? Alright, I'll put Bud in there. Bud's our highest level water guy. He's hiding. He's shy because he doesn't get used much. Alright, and none of them have Earth also? Yeah, they really seem to like the same ones over and over again, don't they? Okay, we'll use Flash. Okay, these guys don't get a chance to get out very much these days. I'm sure they'll win. It's a good thing we have the buff going. Yeah, I think War will take care of this. I think he just might be able to overcome him. He did, yes, somehow. Oh, look out. Oh! He gives up. No, he doesn't. Okay, and a fire dragon. Ow, okay, well, you know what? Just hit him with some pure energy. That's a cool looking dragon. Crossfire dragon, I haven't seen that before. And I'm not going to see him again. Yeah. Okay, so Scorch took care of all of that. And the next one is 8 hours from now. Alrighty. Okay, so anyway, supposedly we still got a day and something to do that. How many other fights were there? Hold on. This. Okay, it's not telling me. I think there was 5, which means there's 3 more. I guess the hours thing, as long as the hours thing doesn't go crazy, which unfortunately they do have a tendency to do. Anyway, so that's that event. I'm going to try to get that dragon, and then maybe work on the next one. So, if I don't get that dragon, I'm sure he'll be available for sale. Yes, I'm becoming very cynical about this game, by the way. Okay, so, that's the event. It looks interesting. Let's hope it has a merit of fairness to it. Now, let's go on to the heroic one, heroic race. Okay, let's go in and take a look. Last I saw I was the lead. Yes, I have a very slight lead. That 2 on the lower left there, that's right behind me. We're in the same lap. Now, I actually had every intention this morning of recording league wins and adding them on as a separate part of this video. Here's the problem. When I did the rolling thing down here, which we're going to do, by the way, one of the options was to complete one of the tasks. It unfortunately completed that one. And I say unfortunately because the other two are harder. I would really... I don't know. I'm hesitant to do this. This is so random. This is so very random. We're going to do this because I don't want to be tortured by this. Alright. See, here's the thing. The last time I rolled this, you can get anything from one update to the entire current quest being just done and moving on. Obviously, it moves you up to the next orb, as if it's just done. It can also add, like for instance, that +5, it would scatter 5 between all of the things, you know? But it might just say, oh, it's all done. I have no idea what I'm going to get here. I might get just a +1 in one update. But anyway, let's just go and see what we come up with. This is once every 8 hours, by the way. Just a +1. Okay, so which one did I get? Okay, I got one of those. Alright, so let's just go back. Okay, it completed that one. I only needed one more for that one. So I need hatching hybrids. Okay, if I could get... Alright, this one here is the only one that I got. Do I have room in the fire? The last time I did this, I didn't get an update for it. This one. See, I still have him down there. I didn't have to feed him. See, I could take care of the feeding ones because I'm producing all these dragons that are level 1. No. I wish they would stop. I wish it would change that back. That's annoying. Alright, I need an update. I didn't get an update. See, that's the reason I would much rather have had that updated, because league wins are so much easier to deal with. The thing about it is, how long is it going to be before this one... Okay, well, I mean, hitting the button on this would be meaningless because it's still only a small chance to get the update. So I am going to hit the button. I'm going to advance because that's way too close for my comfort. Alright, what do we get? Collecting food. I hate that one so much. Breeding dragons. I might be able to get 2 updates for that right now. Or 1 update. Let's see. No, I didn't. Okay. I hate those ones that you have absolutely no control over. Okay, so, food. I think it was 6. Let's see. I'd be lucky to get 2 or 3. One. Okay. 2. Okay, the back are all long ones. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that worked out all right. The thing is, I can only do those once every 12 hours. Alright, so let's start these guys again because I need these guys started again. I also might want to do the short ones again because maybe I can get an update for them. And then feeding. Feeding's not so bad, especially considering I just have a new level 1 guy. Okay, so what do I got? I need 1 more there. Alright, I need 7 feedings. The feedings aren't so bad. So let's just go over to this guy here, who we just made. Alright, I need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, he should be done. I can actually delete him now. As a matter of fact, I don't... Yeah, leave him there for the moment. Okay, that's done. That's done. And the breeding, I gotta be able to hatch those guys, so... And then it's not worth actually doing it because it's so random. But I do have a little bit of a lead now. If you look, we're in the same lap. There are actually 3 of us in the same lap. So this is very close. A lot of it has to do with the randomness of that that spin of the wheel. You know, like I got just +1 to one of my little things. You can get skip the whole one. You've completed the whole one and move on. You know, that is that kind of RNG is really devastating. You know, if I'm in a really tough one and somebody behind me is also in a tough one, I completed that one. Okay, I completed that one. And someone behind me is also in that one. I'm not going to hit the 8 again. I want to, there's no reason for me to do that. I'll wait until these two hatch and see if I can get updates for them. In the meantime, I can just grab this other stuff because I don't need this anywhere. Anyway, like I'm saying, if I get stuck in a really hard one and somebody else just happens to roll to skip the entire node, that's pretty powerful, and I can see how some people would gamble with gems in order to do that. It's it puts in an element that I'm not overly happy with. So it's, again, they just seem to be trying to get as much money out of you as possible. It really does. It's kind of a shame. I mean, I guess they figure they do what they got to do, but you know, just kind of a shame. Anyway, we got a league, and we got some guys who need to be beat up in that league. So let's go on in there. Okay. Oh, 3 matches today. Oh, only 3 matches today. Okay, so let's do these 3 matches. Who do we have up? Okay, we've got Tim, Rollo, and Chuckles. I think that Tim had just raised up. I think he had just leveled up. Oh, I exited out. Yeah, I wish they wouldn't do that. Yeah, I mean, if I go to team and then I exit out of that, it exits out of the whole thing, which doesn't make any sense. Alright, so... And we do have a 68 out over there, so hopefully that's something interesting instead of something broken. Alright, let's start over here. Big Wheel Dragon! Oh, he just got added recently. And unfortunately he will do some critting on me unless I get rid of him, but that shouldn't be too hard. I do think he's stronger now. I don't remember him being over 50,000. Okay. Ouch. Mega ouch. I'm soft on the Joker Dragon because... Oh, there was only 2 of them? I'm soft on the Joker Dragon because he was one of my first good ones. Alright. Okay, let's do this one. Alrighty. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. But now he can do more than half damage, so it's only gonna be 1 hit he takes. But it's a big hit. Alright, but like I said, it just makes it harder for him to actually get all 3 wins, especially if he's got others following him. Okay, no he doesn't. Alright. Oh, that's gonna hurt though. Ouch. Fortunately, an Electro Ball will one-shot him. Okay, Millennium Dragon. He does not have anything to crit him. But a Legend Spell should take care of it. It's gonna be close though. It'll be close. Yeah, but he did it though. Close, but he did it. Okay, I will take that. And now let's find out what's hiding in this 68. Meh. Okay, Legend. It's a very quiet attack. It won't be quiet the next time he does it. Legend. 1 shot. Okay, he had a bunch of pure dragons. And, I have a legend spell for each of them. Okay. Alright, so we're all done now. 5 victories the next time. Like I said, if the heroic race asks for a bunch of league wins, then I will record them separately and tag them in. As I said, I planned on doing that, and I said, oh, let me do a spin of the wheel. And I'm like, of the ones you could have actually finished, that was the one I want you to do the least, you know? But unfortunately, that is the one that it did. Because otherwise, we could be finishing it up right now, and it wouldn't have cost me any gems, you know? Oh well. Okay, so let's take one more last look at the heroic race. So I am going to be waiting several hours to see if I can get some breedings in there. If I get one of them, I might just hit the button if it's 3 gems to move on. Especially if one of these people catches up on me. I see the 3 is at the top of the screen, so that one is about 70% behind, 75% behind. The problem is the one below is much closer, so I'm going to be keeping an eye on that one. So anyway, I hope you're doing as well in your race, in your heroic race. I hope that you have people who are not playing whatsoever, and you can just breeze through. I know there are people who are way ahead right now, but I wish you all luck. So we can all get our heroic dragons and start worrying about who we're going to take out. Because now we're getting a lot of heroic dragons, aren't we? But that's okay. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.